Two Sazens and a Reaper walk into a bar. The bartender doesn't charge him anything because he becomes a zombie, and he just serves them all alcohol. Like that, Joe? There's more where that came from on this episode. Hey! Electroshock grenade, alright. Studying alien electronics taught us much about how to create them, but we also learned how to destroy them. This was largely by accident. My team destroyed alien electrical systems on several occasions by running an overly large current through them. While your engineers helpfully demonstrated they were also vulnerable to being dropped on the floor. Though I was not particularly amused at the time, the knowledge gained eventually proved useful. I present you with the electroshock grenade. It generates a powerful electromagnetic discharge on detonation, inflicting major EMP damage on any mechanical unit caught in the blast, and stun damage on biological ones. As there is no explosive component in the device, the terrain remains completely unaffected. The stunning effect of the grenade is not quite as powerful as that generated by a stun baton, but this is offset by the greater range. This will be a relief to some of your men. I know I've noted that the soldiers assigned to capture duty, shock jocks, appear to have significantly lower morale than the others. The electroshock grenade is very useful for destroying robotic enemy units. The EMP pulse completely bypasses the enemy's armor and overloads the electronic systems underneath. The actual damage inflicted is only average at best, but could still prove very useful against well-protected extraterrestrial drones and robots that are difficult to damage through conventional means. Well, very good. Alright, next up, I think Andron analysis would be pretty good because they're the tougher. And the civilian analysis. I mean, some extra damage. It's only 10%, but it does add up a little bit. Or we can just go for better weapons. There's also the alien armor plating for better armor, which should be good. Let's do the alien... That's the alien plasma, a short-range one. Yeah, let's make this one. We need our snipers to kill in one hit since they only get one shot, so I think that's the best use of our time. And we don't have to produce it. We actually can just have the grenades. So that's the plasma grenade. It does 115 plasma versus... Well, they took away the other grenade, so I'm assuming it's pretty good. And then this one does 60 suppression and also 50 stun. Does this one do suppression? 60 suppression. While the flashbang does 100 suppression. This one does 15 stun but 115 EMP. So it's as good as the plasma, but I think plasma is prevented by armor, while as the EMP would just cut through all that armor. That makes it pretty useful. We don't really have anybody to capture, though, at the moment. It's the unfortunate thing. I mean, unless those Sazens have, like... Let's take a look at the UFOpedia. Maybe I'm missing something here. But I thought those guys were all just officers, but we need an alien. Advanced civilian class. So the leaders have a full suit of armor and a helmet. Whereas the officer just has a helmet, but you can still see its arms. Okay. The Androns don't have a leader. They just have an elite. Sazens, we've only done the non-combatant analysis. Andron disassembly. Yeah, so okay, we don't actually know about the Sazens. Maybe we should cancel that, because I have a feeling it'll be a pretty quick project. Let's do that. Since we're fighting the Sazens again. These pallid creatures are almost disconcerting in the flesh, Commander. They are a twisted mockery of our own species, resembling us so closely that one cannot help but feel a creeping sense of revulsion when you stare into their malevolent eyes. In practical terms, a Sazen is a superior approximation of a human soldier. They are highly intelligent and are accorded excellent situational awareness by their oversized eyes. Their manual dexterity and reflex speed is much the same as our own. They behave much like human military forces, engaging at long range, making good use of battlefield cover. Despite their frail physiology, their equipment makes them difficult to kill. Even the ubiquitous jumpsuit offers remarkable protection and is supplemented with additional protective gear at higher ranks. Oh. Scans have revealed that the brain tissue of these creatures is unusually active, with samples taken during autopsy suggesting that it is extraordinarily rich in energy-dense selenium nanoparticles. As we have already established, these creatures communicate via telepathy. This hints at further as a yet unknown mental abilities. Finally, we have concluded the analysis by collating all known vulnerabilities in Xen equipment, tactics, and physiology into a document for your soldiers. The additional knowledge should increase the damage they inflict on these enemies by approximately 10%. Okay. So that was pretty damn fast. We'll do it again. Let's just do the Corsair. See how the Corsair fares by itself. Alright, and then we'll intercept that guy with these three. Okay. We only have 180,000 left in the bank, but the wolf is done. Blow it up. Still have a lot of ammo. Let's get... What's Squadron 2 have? Okay, so it's Squadron 1 that we want. Corsair 1. Get him. Well... Ooh, UFO 79. Maincraft Heavy Fighter 11%. Alright, disengage. Auto resolve, select new target. Get him. Ah, fuck, man. Well, that's dangerous to intercept. Let's go with Charlie. Well, we have a crash site right here. Let's go to where it was landed. See if we can't find something. Intercept. Send those two. Extraterrestrial base. Okay, so we found it. We finally found it. Alright, so we'll do the crash site, and then we need to prep for a base assault. Civilian analysis. I'm impressed, Commander. Quite how your men managed to subdue such a creature is beyond me. Now it has been safely confined in a containment tank, we have been able to perform a detailed analysis on it. The tests confirmed our initial suspicions. Civilians possess only rudimentary intelligence, have bad eyesight, and struggle to operate firearms. However, they are remarkably agile for such hulking creatures and can cover ground surprisingly quickly. They also possess astonishing regenerative abilities. Unless the creature is actually dead, it will regenerate virtually any damage sustained to its body, brain included, in a matter of minutes. This ability seems to arise from unspecialized stem cells in the civilian bloodstream, which replicate at an incredible rate and can replace complex organs such as eyes or nerves just as easily as simpler structures such as muscle tissue. Clearly, the volume of tissue being regenerated is too great for this to be a natural process. We believe inherent regenerative abilities are supercharged by the nanoparticles of selenium in alien blood serum, providing the vast quantity of energy needed to rebuild entire body parts in minutes rather than weeks. This analysis has brought two tangible results. The first is an upgrade to our battlefield medipacks, which borrow from alien nanotechnology to help stabilize battlefield injuries. Sadly, full-blown tissue regeneration would require decades of genetic engineering. These improved medipacks replace our previous ones and will heal at twice the rate. The second result is a summary of known civilian weaknesses, which should cause your men to inflict approximately 10% more damage when fighting these enemies. Now that's useful. So I guess we'll go with the Andron analysis. Okay. Engage. You know what? I didn't check to see who is actually on board. I don't think anyone was super wounded, and we've had a good amount of time. Okay. So, Quartermaster, Emma. Drop this shit. Keep one of the charges on you. Good. Alright, let's save, just in case. You never know, right? Alright, so, kind of a nighttime mission. It was day, but we decided to go investigate. Alright, so flares out. Not seeing anything. Big fucking wall. So which side do we want to go to? Let's go over here. That'll be good. Let's go ahead and deploy the forces. Max Bush. Make it happen. Okay. And heavy weapons. We still have enough for a snap if we want it. Let's crouch you down too. I want heavy weapons right here. Alright, and then what we should do is we should throw a smoke, because I feel exposed right there. And we can't quite get to it, so we'll just hug the craft. And these two can stick together. Bastards! Stop trying to control my mind. So someone sees her, and we know we're facing Sazens. It's just a matter of where. Alright. Well, let's park it right here for right now. This is a big-ass wall. Heavy weapons, move up. And Max Bush, go ahead and take the lead. Right over here. And we'll light this up. Oh, the flare hit the tank. Let's hide. Okay. So no idea if there's anybody out here even. But let's try. Wow, she can really huck a grenade. Okay, I don't see anybody. Ah. Nice shot. They sometimes like to start next to your craft. He stepped right into the flare, too. I doubt there's anyone else over here, but just in case. Alright. Back in the craft one more time. We'll let the forward team do their thing. Alright, so this building and then this gate are the main places I suspect. We have a good amount of cover here. I'm gonna drive around it. Not seeing anybody inside. A little bit more. Okay. Well, that's about all we can do if we want to take a snap. Let's move it over here. Alright, crouch, we're done. I still don't know if there's anybody in here. So let's move our heavy weapons to right here. And our guard to right here. Just just in case. Sniper. And we'll have her light up the area. Okay, nothing. Just keep an eye on it. Ooh, someone saw her. From where, though? Alright. Just in case they're traveling in pairs. Hard to tell. Okay. Before we advance, let's clear this. I mean, I seriously don't see shit. Let's drive out a little bit further. Peak. Yeah, that's just the second level is empty. Okay. You know, I'm super curious. Let's start a fire. Because that just sounds like fun. On the next one, guys, we'll see if there's any more trouble around here. I suspect there is. But then we'll make our move over to this area of the map, clear out anything, and then take that UFO. See you then.